And welcome back. This is RamosComics coming to you with another unpacking video. This was recorded back in 2018 of an item that I got from eBay. It is put in bubble wrap. If it has cardboard, it may have just one piece of cardboard, but I suspect it's just bagged in board. First class mail, $3.75. That price would also cover the type of shipping that I do. I tend to ship mine with 4 pieces of cardboard and sometimes in a hard envelope. If I have the hard envelope, then it's really 2 pieces of cardboard. The only reason why I mention it is that lately I've been getting all these unboxing videos. I've been lucky. I've been very lucky that the items that I've been getting have been protected quite well. One recent item that I got was bent, but it didn't affect the comic book. So they put it in cardboard, backing boards actually, and everything looks fine. The envelope itself is just the regular padded envelope. And again, everything came out fine so far by the looks of it. Nothing's been bent. It is protected by the backing boards, but it's protected by 2 backing boards. So 1, 2, and the 2 that's in there, 4, 5. So, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. The book looks wonderful. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 52. John Romita Sr., Stan Lee. Luckily, everything came out fine so far. I removed this completely because you do not want to get the comic book stuck on the tape. Now, the only reason why I make the comment is because, oh look, there's 3 pieces. Alright, so it looks like there was enough cardboard to keep this safe. But again, to me, it's like it could have easily been bent. And luckily, it came fine in the mail. But sometimes you just never know what's going to happen. So luckily, everything came out fine. The book, I believe, looks wonderful. There are some rips. You have the rip here. I think that might be the only rip. The back cover looks great. And the pages themselves are almost white. It is that cream color that comic books turn into, but it looks great. So the first thing we want to do is, this wasn't mentioned, there's some spotting. Something like food or something got caught in there. But the rest of the book looks fine. It was being sold for, I think, $24.95 plus $3.75 shipping. I made an offer. You can't see it, but I can feel like there's some stuff here. So the book's a little more dirty than what was mentioned. So I tried to talk them, since it was 24, I made an offer of 12. They got back at me with an offer of 20. I tried to go to 17. I just basically wanted to spend under $20 with the shipping. I've been trying to fill in holes in the collection, but I don't want to spend too much because frankly, I can't afford it. But at the same time, there's books in so many different conditions that you can find a book that is in a fairly well condition to fill in those holes. It doesn't have to be perfect 10 or 9, because you're never going to really find those, especially books that are over 20, 25 years old or more. I'm more than happy to having a book that is complete, that could have some damage on it. So far, everything about this book is perfect. None of the ads are cut out. It looks like everything is complete. You know, there's a cut here that the page a chunk is missing from there. But again, I have books in way worse condition, and I have books that are in better condition. But this is a wonderful condition book. Again, I have to check if they show these in the pictures. I do not know if you can see it well. Let me bring it closer to the camera. So you can see this, I don't know, chocolate, fudge, it could be anything that's on there. I have to double check to see if it was on the pictures. It is very well possible. I don't know if that's something that could be cleaned up or taped up, but again, I have books in worse condition. I'm happy with the way this is. As I mentioned, I spent $20 for the book, $3.75 for the shipping. It really could have been packed better. I got lucky that it was brought right up to my door and not jammed into the mailbox. That could happen sometimes. So I get worried whenever I get a package that just feels like it's just a padded envelope. Now again, the great thing about it is that there was enough cardboard to protect it, so I'm fine with this. Like I said, I'm just going to double check that one part about it, if that was in the photos. I think it was, but I'm not going to return it. I'm not going to give them a bad review or anything like that, because everything came out pretty much what I expected. I might mention that it could be packed just a little. I know people might think I'm nitpicking about it, but I've seen really good books get destroyed by the shipping itself, because people sometimes think they want to save a quick buck, but the price of the shipping on this, I know that I could ship up to about 10 ounces for that same price with better protection on the cardboard. But with the extra cardboard, I'll reuse these. I'll change this bag to a self-seal bag, because I do not like putting tape on the bag, because when I first started collecting, I made the mistake of pulling a comic book out and it got snagged on the tape. So now, luckily, they make self-sealing bags that I get, and I enjoy those immensely. Okay, so I'm happy with this. I will definitely give the guy a good rating. I'll probably mention something about the shipping, but for the most part, this looks wonderful. So as I said, Amazing Spider-Man number 52, filling a hole in the collection, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if you like these videos, please share them, please like them, and don't forget to hit the bell to subscribe, and it will let you know when I put up my next video. Thanks so much for watching. And remember to keep drawing.